Welcome. Saturday. Some things are under our control in our life. Some things are not in our control because we are not omnipotent gods. I would like to reflect on this theme, a theme which will lead us to a lot of peace in our life, that some things are under my control. I'm happy about it. Some things are not under my control. I accept it. I remember a maths teacher in high school, 8th standard. His name is Salu Mestri. We used to call him Salu Master. The first day of the class, that's June 1st, when the classes begin for the academic year. For us, it was a maths class, mathematics. So we were waiting, as new students, we were waiting for the teacher to enter the classroom. And whom do we see? A person with books in his hands, chalk and duster in the other hand, comes limping, wobbling, walking in a very funny way. And he entered the class, wobbling, limping, with difficulty. He climbed the platform. And students, mischievous students, they started whispering with each other, giggling with each other, because when they saw this wobbling, limping person entering the class and is about to teach mathematics, he came a serene person, kept the book on the table, duster, looked at the students and said, I'm appointed to teach you mathematics. I want to tell you I'm a good teacher. Last year our results were 100% in mathematics, although it's a difficult subject, 100%. Students cooperated with me. And it was excellent class. And I assure you, this year also it will be 100%. In the meantime, I want to tell you something. When I see you walking sprightly, erect, I feel I should also walk like that, but I cannot. When I was a child, I had polio. I'm a polio patient. So I lost that tactics, skill of walking like you. I feel bad about it, but I accept it. You must be feeling funny about it. Doesn't matter. It is understandable. Now what I'm going to do is, I will walk on this platform from this side to this side, and again back, this side to that side. For 5 minutes I walk. You know how I walk, no? I'll walk. If you feel like laughing, looking at me, you're welcome to do it. I won't mind. But I'll walk 5 minutes from this side, that side. You are allowed to laugh if you feel like laughing. Please laugh. Only for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we begin our classes. Afterwards, there should be perfect silence. Then the teacher, Salo Master, started walking from this side, that side, wobbling, limping. You think any one of us laughed looking at the teacher? No. We learned a great lesson to accept our life as it is, to accept things that some things we can control, some things we cannot control. For example, I use the steering wheel and control the vehicle, use accelerator, use brakes to control the speed. I control it. I use handle to control many things. Handle of the bag, handle of the suitcase. Many times I wish that I could fix handles and control not only things, I could fix handles on persons. If you could fix handles on my husband, one's wife, children, teenagers, son, daughters, on my students, if I could fix handles on them, then I can control all of the people. We'll keep everything simple. Each day presents the chance to overthink things, imagine things. What should I wear today? Do they like me? Am I eating enough? Or am I obese? Is the boss happy with my work? Do my colleagues appreciate me? Instead of that, today let's focus on what's in front of us. We do our job, it is in front of us. We don't need to get lost in 1,000 other distractions or in some other people's business. The simple, most important practice is differentiating between what we can change in our life, what we can't change, what we have influence over, and what we do not have influence over. A wise person knows what's inside the circle of control and what is outside that circle. Inside the circle, what is in your control is your mind. Even your body is not in your control. We get physical illness, isn't it? So body is not fully in control. Mind, I can control. There are ways of controlling my mind. You don't control the situation, but you can control your opinion or what you think about it. That I have control. Every single thing is outside your control, the outside world, other people, luck, karma, whatever, still presents a corresponding area that is in your control. All we have is our own mind, which could be controlled. Serenity, stability, resilience are results of your choices and judgments, not your environment. If you have to avoid all disruptions to tranquility, other people, external events, stress, you'll never be successful. Your problems will follow wherever you run or hide. But if you avoid disruptive judgments that cause the problems, which is possible, which is under my control, then you will be stable and steady. See beauty in unbeautiful events that is under your control. An artist sees that. A poet sees that, sees beauty in unbeautiful events. You see the fruit falling down, ripe fruit falling down from the tree. Immediately we see a significance. Our death would be like this, a ripe fruit falling down the tree. A poet sees that. Baking bread splits, every bread splits in places, and those cracks, beautiful cracks. While not intended in the baker's heart, it catches the eye and serves to stir our appetite when you see that bread. Then what is the source of anxiety when things are not under my control? An anxious father is worried about his children. What does he want? A world that is always safe. That's what an anxious father wants. A frenzied traveler, what does he want? A good weather to hold and for traffic to part so that he can make his flight. All of these scenarios hold the same thing in common. It is wanting some things to be under our control. So we look at the watch again and again, look at the clock, looking at the sky, looking at the queue. Is my anxiety doing me any good? When things are not under my control, which creates anxiety, is it doing me any good? There are many things in life that are beyond your control. You can't predict the future. You can't make a person love you. You lose people that you love. So what do? We say not goodbye, but welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Meet you next Saturday. Have a good day.